And welcome back. No, I'm not deafened, and honestly, neither are you. I also don't have cool accented English, but today we're looking at the P-47D-22-RE, and we're going to look at some typical gameplay that you're going to find, and I'm going to give you a bunch of tips and tricks along the way. So buckle up, boys, here we go.
Running, why am I always running? I'm the torch, you're the hair, but I'm not going anywhere. Questions, all of these questions, is my answer so unclear? Or is it the sentiment you feel? Running, why am I always running? I'm the torch, you're the hair, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm not scared of the dark. A storm is brewing in my heart. Look what we've done, we've changed the stars. Place your thoughts and fears onto your own. So overcome the hands of cards. It's the monsters that will make who we are. It's gonna take us far. So carbonize the feeling when thoughts seem unappealing. If your smile fades away, remember better days. We'll shout this loud and clear. We're saying you're that way. And they can try, but they won't change us. I'm not scared of the dark. Storm is brewing in my heart. Look what we've done, we've changed the stars. Place your thoughts and fears onto your own. So overcome the hands of cards. It's the monsters that will make who we are. It's gonna take us far.
So the purpose of this video is to show you what typical gameplay looks like in the P-47D-22-RE, and a lot of people really don't know how to play it. So what I'm going to show you is how I find regular success in this prop at this battle rating, facing Yak 3s, BF-109 F4s, all the Japanese props that can just outturn you, Spitfires, things like that. This is a really, really solid prop if played correctly. So what I want to show you is a couple of games where I'm just having consistent success. It's not the 6, 7, 8 kill games. It is consistent success, how to work with your team, how to work with the, frankly, brain dead teams at this BR, and how can you maximize your success and maximize your RP gain in this vehicle. Well, let's check it out. All right, tracer belt, 400 convergence, minimum fuel. Let's get going. Couple notes about the P-47 early game strategy. Don't get sat on by one of your teammates. That's a key right there. Side climb. In this case, I'm going to take a 15 degree. The same disclaimers that apply to the P-51 video, if you haven't seen that, will apply here. You should just be aware that U.S. teams kind of suck at this BR. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
I know.
That said, I'm playing earlier in the day, Eastern time, so I might get some Europeans. I found that Europeans like to take the U.S. props a bit more seriously versus Americans who just play America by default. So hopefully that's the case here and we'll have a pretty good team. Another thing to note about P-47s, again, manual engine control is something you will find useful, is you want to do prop pitch about 85%, mixture about 85%, and rads, both water and oil, all the way closed, and you should have permanent WEP. That's just kind of a set it and forget it manual engine control. I like to use the manual engine control in the late game when my regular WEP is just overheating my engine too quickly. We're going to climb, we're going to side climb, we're going to get off to here, then we're going to turn back in. We need altitude. You have to have altitude to work with the P-47s, especially if you're on a U.S. team. You need speed and you need to be able to at least fly level, and you are not the frontline fighter. Don't think that you are. All right, there's their main contingent. So we're gonna start angling in. We are about as high as they are. We've reached 3,500 meters. We're gonna start climbing at 10 degrees to try and pick up some speed. We got some yaks and 109s and even an LA5. What our job is to do is to support those that climb. Remember, it's not your fault. Do the best you can. Push them down to your teammates that didn't climb. Let them get all tangled up. That's what we're going to do. We're going to try and get to where we can boom and zoom those people trying to attack my team. I'm going to work with the P-39 up here, actually. I want to get this Yak 9 out of the game. So, I'm going to try and pick up some speed. Let's get this P-39. Now, I don't like taking head-ons, but you do have 850 cals. Alright, that's not a... Not him. What's he doing? Come on. I was playing German fighters yesterday. There's a hit. So I'm not very good right now with the 50 cals. Go up and over. There we go. Got severe. Let's finish him off. Don't take the head on, guys. Come on. What are we doing? Don't take the head on. Alright, well, he's out. I got him severe, and we got their team now down low. This is good. So now at this point, you just kind of want to prioritize your targets. The Sakine is last. That guy's really dangerous, the Buffalo, but this guy's up top. So we're going to push this 109 next. I'm going to pressure him. He's going after my Helldiver, whatever that is, the SB2C. He's making boom and zoom, so we're going to fall slot right in behind him. Hopefully I got the 50 cals figured out by now, but look at the speed we're able to generate with P-47. This is, it's, okay, here, I gotta shut up and shoot. There we go. Alright, caught him at the top of his loop. You know, we got speed to catch people like that are booming and zooming. And that's a pretty good match already. Like, let's say, oh, engine overheated, so then I'm going to swap over to MEC, manual engine control. I'm actually going to take it off 100% real quick just to get those temps down quicker. But that's a pretty typical game, especially if you have a good team like that. You know, the P-39 helped me out up top. But, like, I can now WEP, and my temps are not going to go back up. And anybody that tries to run, wyverns or whatever, I'm going to be able to catch them because I'm P-47 at decent altitude. And we're going to go hunt for these last bombers or whatever that's left. But maybe that's all the action for this game. My accuracy could have cleaned up quite a bit. And if you get good with the 50 cals, they do hit pretty hard. And you see why I use 400 convergence. Go for an engine. Alright, we got it. And we're out. Mission accomplished. Nice. See what we can do here. He's got all kinds of speed, and he has noticed me now. This is bad. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna try the sliding head on. I got a good hit. That's encouraging. We're gonna see what he does from here. Both have speed. My engine might be a little bit. I'm flaps to cut this. Come on. Alright, got him. Good. That's excellent. I got a Yak 3 out of the match. We're going to go again. We're going to use tracer belts, 400 convergence, min fuel, and our P-47D-22-RE. Thunderbolt Razorback. Let's do it, boys. Let's get after it. They only have Germans and Italians, so that means I probably won't have to face Yak 3s. That's good. So we are going to try and get a little altitude because there's probably going to be some 109s up top. And honestly, if we can get them, we will surprise a 109. They will think that we are a big old heavy target. And if we don't get altitude, we are a big old heavy target. If we get altitude, we can actually challenge some 109s. The P-47 can do stall fighting quite well, actually, but it needs the energy to start with. And so I think it's actually a better boom and zoomer because it has a higher top speed. And if you can get rolling, you really will surprise some 109s. So hopefully we can do that. Hopefully we can get off here to the side and get some energy stored up. Brigand's doing work. We're going to go help him out, and we're going to try and get on top of these fighters. Looks like some Italian fighters, which that's good. We like seeing Italian fighters because they are slow. And if we can get up on top, we won't turn fight with them. We'll just boom them and zoom them to death. We're going to assume that the P-51 and the P-63 can handle 109, and we're going to go help the Brigand. We might have to make a decision here. I think we got... Hopefully they can... I might have to help this with this engagement over here. Mainly I'm going to try and take out this 202. Manual engine control, I am not. So auto engine control, it's going to give me the most power. This 202 is my target. We're going to see if he takes the bait. And then we got to be able to get out of there. Alright, so he's going to come up for me. We are going to... Alright, he's broke off, so we are going to fall on top. Come on over. Combat flaps out. Alright, he should be hosed by the shot. Severe damage. Got his tail. Another crit. Alright, I think he's done. He should be spinning out. Severe damage on him. That's good. Alright, so now we need to look for our next target. Come on.
Take him down.
So my Brigand, get on that guy. Work with your team. Alright, this guy's coming at me. So you don't want to fly directly away, but you don't want to turn around and fly directly back at the Brigand. He's not going to be able to help. One, by doing this, you're cutting his angle of approach. You are letting him get closer, but alright, here we go. So he broke off. We're gonna okay, nice fake out. But the Brigand is almost there. We can get speed if we need it. Just watch that closure rate. The Brigand's coming in. Alright, yeah, he knows it. He's watching. So again, we got this opportunity. We're still up top. Work with the Brigand. Alright, RE1, 2. Alright, here we go. So we are trying to go for aerial superiority. That way we can boom and zoom. I'm going to let this Brigand kind of go. I think he's got way more speed. Okay, good. They're still fighting down there. That's good for us. Brigand's going to make a pass. We are going to stay here for now. We're going to get on this Focke-Wulf. That's dangerous. Lots of guns. Alright. The other thing you can do, use manual engine control as an air brake. I botched that. I had that guy come in or in the middle of that, threw me off. I thought I was dead. Alright, so we go up. We got plenty of energy. We're actually not going to store it all because we want to get down here and help. This is dangerous because I'm kind of getting greedy. Alright, is he coming at me? Or is he coming at? Okay. Watch yourself. Cut this loop, come on. Should be a head on, but now we got a hit. What's he doing? Okay. I need to help my P-38 here. Yes, yes, keep going higher. Very good. We're going to keep this going, inline speed. Alright, he's breaking off. Alright, he's a turn fighter. I don't intend on turn fighting him. So we're going to take all that speed we got. We're going to let him drain his. P-38 should be coming back around. He might just be limping back to base. I don't blame him. He was leaking something. Regain is a good player. There we go. Got some hits and a fire. Gotta watch him. Get the flaps out. Try and stall him out. Alright, we might have to rope a dope. Oh, he's pushing it. Oh my gosh, what a shot. That's just good shot, man. I don't know what I can say about that. I'll give credit where credit's due. I pushed it. You got me. You know, I can play this thing and get some 5 kill, 6 kill, 7 kill games. What I'm really trying to show is how to have consistent success with the P-47D in a typical game with typical teams, and how I find that success and how I end up continually and consistently putting up higher kill games, and also playing defensively, which you will need to be doing in the P-47D. This battle rating, it's fast, but it's not that fast. It's maneuverable, but it's not that maneuverable. All these things factor into how you have to play this prop at this battle rating. You need to know how to be successful in a regular game, and that's what this video hopefully has covered, and hopefully will cover for you. If you like the content, like, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one, YouTube.